A 22-year-old hacker. The man arrested, Melvin L., is only 22 years old. Already known to the police, he was convicted last year for SIM swapping, which involves hijacking a phone line. It was thanks to his activity on a platform for reselling stolen data that investigators were able to identify him. Did he set himself a personal challenge? Did he resell the data? Is he part of a cybercriminal group? These are all questions that investigators will have to answer. But his lawyer downplays his involvement. The role attributed to my client by the prosecution does not correspond to the facts of the case. My client contests these charges and will explain himself before the investigating judge, responded attorney Julian Zanata. Placed in pretrial detention, he faces up to 10 years in prison, notably for conspiracy. A recurring pattern. Throughout France, this type of cyber attack is on the rise. In 2024, 5,630 data breaches were recorded, 20% more than the previous year. Behind the scenes for several years now are very young hackers whose profile is surprising. We're a far cry from those cybercriminal groups often affiliated with Russia, explains Clement Domingo, known as an ethical hacker under the pseudonym Sax, in an interview with TF1. These young people prefer to steal your data, sell it on the dark web, and pocket 10,000 euros at the end of a week, or sometimes up to 30,000 euros at the end of the month. Valuable data resold at exorbitant prices on an online black market. Our team met a repentant hacker who claims he didn't make any money. He exceptionally agreed to speak with TF1. Sebastian Raut gained notoriety by illegally accessing the databases of multinational corporations. His victims included Microsoft, Walmart supermarkets, and Warner Bros. Studios. Under an FBI arrest warrant, he was apprehended in Morocco in 2022. He spent 8 months in a cell in Rabat, an experience he hadn't anticipated at only 21 years old. There are 10 of us in a small cell, sometimes more. There are cockroaches everywhere, rats. I just wanted to get out of there, he recounts. Extradited to the United States, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison, though he faced up to 116 years and fined 4.5 million euros, which he has yet to pay.